I think the most annoying form of pedantry that I've experienced is those assholes who get on your case when you say America, referring to specifically the United States of America and not, two entire continents. Because they're usually not from the Americas. Otherwise, I wouldn't say that shit. Because, look, no Canadian abroad across the Atlantic or Pacific Ocean in another country, when asked where he is from and who he is, would say, I'm an American, because technically I'm from the Americas. Like, no one's fucking... He's a Canadian. The only demographic, the only group of people who are going to say, I'm an American, are people from the United States of America. And no one over here would argue with that. No Mexican believes himself to be an American because he is from the Americas. He believes himself to be a Mexican. Same with Chileans, Brazilians, etc., so on and so forth. It's just nonsense. America refers to the United States of America. The Americas refers to both continents. South America refers to the one, and North America refers to the other. It's really quite simple. And what's more, there is no demonym prescribed outside of American for people from the United States. If I go to Germany and they ask, oh, where are you from? Where in the world are you from? I'm not going to say, I am from the United States of America. I'm going to say I'm an American. He's going to know what I mean. He's not going to be like, well, are you a Canadian? Because, well, actually he might, because he's a German. He might be a dickhead about it. He might be like, well, are you from Canada? Are you from Ontario? Because that is also in the Americas. But, like, I mean, and if he is asking that, he's doing it in bad faith to be a dick. Like, he knows I'm from the U.S. You just want to dunk on Americans. You want to dunk on people from the U.S. as much as you can. Just want to shit on us for how we refer to ourselves. Really for any reason you possibly can, because everybody hates us. But, like, I mean, what am I supposed to say? I'm a Statesian. I'm a United States American. It's fucking silly. I could say I'm a Yankee, which is badass, honestly. That is cool. But, I mean, do people outside of even, like, England or the UK in general know what that even means? Like, am I really going to, like, in a formal conversation with a man in his own country, am I really going to say, I'm a Yankee Doodle Dandy? Like, that's silly. And besides, what's in the United States, Yankee is a complex term because it means specific things, depending where in the U.S. you are. Like, Southerners don't refer to themselves as Yankees, that they mean Northerners, anybody north of the Mason-Dixon, because of the Civil War, that's a Yankee. But then here, like, I'm in the Midwest, certain people use the word Yankee to refer to people from New England specifically, because that's, colonial America where the term Yankee was first applied. Which is weird to me, I don't get that. Like, to me, everybody in the U.S. is a Yankee. We're all Yanks. But I digress. The point I'm trying to make here is there's a certain linguistic complication with trying to insist this whole I can't say America or American and referring to the U.S. or its citizens, or its denizens, I should say, because there's other places like called America that don't use that linguistics, that don't use that language ever in reference to themselves, and never would, because that would be fucking confusing. So because of that, because of the way the language works, like, it just is what it is. Like, stop being a dick. Like, you're just being a dick. And like I said, I believe it's a performance in bad faith just to shit on people from the U.S. because otherwise, because there is necessarily no fucking confusion. A Chilean man, a Honduran man, a Guatemalan man, an Argentine man, excuse me, wouldn't go abroad. An Argentine man would not go to Germany and say, I am an American. He would say, hey, are the Nuremberg trials over yet? Like, is it cool? Like, has the heat died down? No, I'm kidding, though. But my point is, you know what I'm saying. People who aren't from the U.S. wouldn't refer to themselves as Americans, and they wouldn't refer to where they're from as America. They would refer whatever. So you're just being a dick. You're just being some European dick. That being said, it would be nice. That all having been said, it would be nice if we in the U.S. did have our own, other than American, U.S. specific demonym that was more formal than Yankee. Though I do like that one. I mean, maybe if we just adopted it, would become formal. I guess that's really what we should do. I should stop bitching about anybody else and focus on we should focus on our own thing over here. We should just start going by Yankee. But then again, Southerners will protest to that. But also, you lost the war. Fuck you. I don't know. See, it's complicated. Just let me be an American. Get off my case.